Hi friends, welcome to Candy Code. Today we are going to look at the longest common subsequence problem using dynamic programming. Let's look at the problem statement. Given two sequences, we are supposed to find the length of the longest subsequence that is present in both of them. A subsequence is a sequence that appears in the same relative order but not necessarily contiguous. Let's consider an example where the sequences are A, B, C, D, E and A, C, E. In this case, the sequence A, C, E is common in both. Although A, C, E is not contiguous in the first sequence, it occurs in the same order as in the second sequence. Therefore, the length of the longest common subsequence is 3. Let's look at the recursive algorithm. We define the base case to return 0 whenever one of the sequence being compared is an empty sequence, which is determined by the value of m and n. Here m and n are the length of string 1 and string 2 respectively. Then we check for the last character of both the sequence. If they are equal, we recur for length m-1 and n-1, else if they are not equal, then we recur for the lengths m, n-1 and m-1, n, and we pick the maximum out of them. The time complexity in this case is order of 2 to the power n, where the capital N here is the sum of the lengths of both the strings. But for a very large n, the value of the time complexity will be greater. So this cannot be considered as an efficient solution every time. If we examine the recursive call tree, we find that the longest common subsequence for the sequence C, D and C is being calculated twice. This property is called overlapping subproblem. For those who are new to this term, let me define it. A problem is said to have overlapping subproblems if the problem can be broken down into subproblems which are reused several times, or a recursive algorithm for the problem solves the same subproblem over and over rather than always generating new subproblems. Also, this problem has another property called optimal substructure. A problem is said to have optimal substructure if an optimal solution can be constructed from optimal solutions of its subproblem. Both these properties make it obvious that this problem can be solved using dynamic programming method. But before we look at dynamic programming algorithm, let's look at the solution approach. Let's consider another pair of sequence B, A, C, D, B and B, D, C, B. We will construct a DP array with m+1 rows and n+1 columns, where m is the length of first sequence and n is the length of the second sequence. We will iterate through both the sequence from left to right and compare each character. At first, we compare an empty sequence with another empty sequence. Since there is no common subsequence between them, we store 0 in the DP array. Here, a sequence containing B does not have anything in common with an empty sequence. Therefore, the length of the longest common subsequence is 0. It is the same for remaining characters of the second sequence. As we proceed to the second row, we compare the leftmost character of the first sequence with each character of the second sequence. Here, since an empty sequence will not have any common subsequence with any sequence, we store 0. Further, as we traverse through both the sequence, we will encounter two possibilities. If the last character of both the sequence are equal, we store the value present in the immediate upper diagonal added by 1. That is, we store dp of 0 of 0 plus 1 in dp of 1 of 1. Whereas if the last character of both the sequence are not equal, we will pick the maximum out of the previous sequences. In this instance, the previous pair of sequences will be B and B, or else an empty string with B, B. Likewise, we will iterate throughout the length of the second sequence and fill the second row. We repeat the same for each row. And at last, the length of the longest common sequence is the value present in the last row, last column of the DP array. Now let's take a look at the dynamic programming algorithm. We will construct a DP array of m plus 1 rows and n plus 1 columns to store the result of the subproblems. We will then iterate through both the sequence from left to right. When one of the sequence is being compared is empty, then we store 0 in the DP array. If the last character of both the sequences are equal, then we will store the value present in the immediate upper diagonal added by 1. If the characters are not equal, then we will pick the maximum length out of the previous sequences. The time and the space complexity of this algorithm is order of m into n, where m is the length of string 1 and n is the length of string 2. In this case as well, the space complexity will be greater if m and n value are greater. To reduce the space complexity, let's consider another approach. If you observe carefully, to fill each row, we need values from only the previous row. Hence, we could reduce the size of the DP array to 2 rows and n plus 1 columns. This problem is very similar to edit distance problem. You can check out the edit distance problem video from the link provided in the suggestion. Now we'll look at the optimal solution approach. Let's consider the same pair of sequences, that is BCADB and BDCB. This time let's construct the DP array with 2 rows and n plus 1 columns. We will fill the first row with 0 as usual. Now let's traverse through both the sequence from left to right. Like before, we compare the characters and store the value present in the immediate diagonal added by 1 if the characters are equal. Otherwise, we pick the maximum out of the longest common subsequence from the previous subsequences. After completing the second row, we jump back to the first row and start filling. After we traverse through both the sequences, the DP array will look like this, and the value inserted in the last column of the lastly visited row will be our required value. This is the algorithm for the optimal solution. We will construct a DP array with 2 rows and n plus 1 columns to store the result. We will then iterate both the sequence from left to right, but before we loop through to fill the first row with 0. Now, when one of the sequence being compared is empty, we store 0 in the DP array, and if the last character of both the sequences are equal, then we will store value present in the immediate diagonal added by 1. If the characters are not equal, we will pick the maximum length out of the previous sequence. We use I mod 2 to ensure that the I value is bound between the value of the row. After completing the iterations, if the value of m, that is the length of the first sequence, is even, then we end up in the 0th row, else we end up in the first row. So we take m mod 2 to get the lastly visited row. The time complexity for the optimal solution algorithm is order of m into n, where m and n are the lengths of string 1 and string 2 respectively. But the time complexity, as you can see, has been reduced to order of n, where n is the length of string 2. Longest common subsequence algorithm finds its wide application in Git for reconciling multiple changes made to a revision-controlled collection of files. For the complete source code, check out the GitHub link provided in the description. Thank you friends. Please like, share and subscribe.